Hey, we are live. We are so live. It is 2026 and we are live. We are alive. So alive. I'm alive, so alive. I have giant meaty thighs. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. Excuse me, that was weird. Excuse me, I've decided to be weird today. What is happening? Stream Elements is doing the thing. Hooray, hooray. She did that. Oh, you stupid bastard. Okay, I forgot to include the link to the stream in the stream post thing. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, channel. Look, I'm rusty. It's been some weeks since I've streamed, right? You forget very quickly. You forget all kinds of things. 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 Look out, here comes the spider thing. Ooh, Gorlat's online. Great. That means all the From the Depths people are watching them and not me. Hehehehe. Why is that hehehe worthy? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where? And over here, we don't. Whoa. Right. We have accomplished things, probably. Okay, then. This is what happens when you don't stream for a while. People are like, wait, what? You stream? You live stream? Okay, then. What are we going to look at? Alright, so we only have one thing to look at. Oh, I forgot to post the hub. Many things I've forgotten. Many things I've forgotten. Please don't render Twitch. That would be terrible. That would be terrible indeed. Is my microphone on? Many things are on. Okay then, there we go. Plutono hub, there we are. And we're going to pin that. And manually unpin later. And now, here's the plan. We need to probably build stuff. I'm going to have a look at my spreadsheet so long. I'm going to look at my spreadsheet. Please enjoy this main menu time. It's a bespoke, custom-made main menu specifically for you. Especially for you. Okay, then let's go here. Faction craft sheet. Perfect. That's what we'd like to see. What needs to be done here? Most things are reserved. Most Glacave things are reserved. So, let's see. Hello, Azusa! Welcome to the stream. Okay. So I think we have one vehicle to look at. And there's a bunch of godly craft that need to be built. Could do that. There's not much for me to build, because building godly craft on stream never actually works that well for me. I don't do my best work. I should probably start on going through craft and like making notes on all of them on the spreadsheet so that we know what to do. Hello, Surreal. New Surreal. Hello, Orange. What's your New Year's resolution? My New Year's resolution is to have a... It actually is my resolution, is actually to have a fixed, proper video schedule. Like not just uploading videos all willy-nilly, it's like specific days, and I'm not going to say what days those are because, well, maybe I should. We should agree to go Plutono.p hub. My resolution is to love my wife. That's a good resolution, I like that. Alright, we are going to hop over into the custom campaign. Hello, Eliaval. Hello. Funny to see here. Oh, speaking... Oh, look, I forgot my webcam. And I have a haircut. Ah! Check it out. I've escaped from MMA prison. Yo, hello. Maybe start by double-checking any that already have a note on them. Good idea. Alright, I'm too big. I will shrink. I was really hoping... I was really hoping someone would say, dude, you left your webcam off, and it's like, and I'd be like, huzzah! I didn't forget. I got my summer cut finally. Hello, driver. Okay, that wasn't, no face cam for the new, no face cam for the, oh yeah, well, there someone said it. Oh boy. Nope, we are absolutely doing face cam for the new year. And I failed to pull off the prank. There it is, summer. Oh yes, so remember, I'm in the southern hemisphere. It is hot and sticky down here. Emphasis on the sticky. Interesting. There's trees in the ocean. Southern hemisphere, yeah. Oh, a giant turd. No, it's an asteroid. Alright, so we are going to, well, firstly, we are going to download the content. Because the biggest thing, literally, is that Kobrax, also known as Kobrax, has updated the Salix, so we're gonna have a look at that. I've already seen this in action, because Kobrax, like, put up a video of this absolutely clobbering the pyre, so that's nice. What is it? What? Somewhere else, there's also an amphibious anatus now. That doesn't exist. Oh, how dare you. If the Southern Hemisphere doesn't exist, then explain this Australian accent. I would have got this from somewhere. What was I doing? Alright, I was doing this. Let's go here. What the hell was I doing last time? Leaf blower man! My friend! I'm still too big on the screen, actually. I'm going to shrink myself a little bit more. So we're gonna go... Where are we? We're just gonna put a long queue there. And we'll launch the designer. Yeah, I've saw the screenshots of the amphibious anatus, you evil, evil person, Zuza. Alright, so the Salix, and I'm gonna spawn in... Holy crap, Kobrax. What are you doing, mate? Alright. Right, so... I'm gonna pause there. And I'm going to really lag my machine by spawning in the OG Salix, or rather the Salix I had before. Looking at the spreadsheet, the Salix is... Where the hell is the Salix? Huh. There's no slot open for the Salix. Hold on. Yeah, it's not on the spreadsheet at all. Like, wait, well, hold on, let's read this. Can kill a pyre. Huh. Interesting. Highest volume craft of the campaign. Yeah, like very big. Interesting. They Kovacs went and did that, but like there's literally no spot on the spreadsheet for this thing. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Yeah, just double checking here. I forgot that the Salix was... Hold on. Yeah, the Salix was removed. The Tracheandra was put in place. So it's like, we filled out all the slots for how... Oh, man. This thing's cool. Yeah, the Salix was once in Platono. It was removed. At Kovacs's request. Well, that's a really annoying. So, alright, so we're not going to accept it today. I'm gonna leave a comment on this as saying, like... Hold on. Let's unpause this a little bit. Did you... something... with this? Well, okay, that was very short. It was like, oh man. Well, at the very least, we need to throw this against the Tracheandra and see who wins. Because, like, this is a bloody gorgeous and formidable ship. It would be a shame not to see it in action. Make a spot. No! I think it's to replace the Agathis. Hold on. Is it meant to replace the Agathis? Where is the Agathis? Needs at least basic torp defense, tends to shoot itself. What is the Agathis? Let's go double check here. Where Agathis? Where Agathis? Agathis. Oh, yeah. I think I remember this thing. This is... player? Oh! Alright, I do remember that, Alright, well, I'm absolutely gonna murder my own machine doing this. I remember this now. The Agathis is like this thing, which I'm quite fond of, but, okay, I see now. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on that now, once communication happens. I think it's to replace the Agathis, very super fun. Also have a trachea, indeedy ho. Alright, so... holding off on accepting this, because technically, like, we've got... like, we could open up a slot, but at the same time, how many battleships do we need, really? I mean, we could demote the Agathis just to hard. But, like, I don't know. I want to actually hear what Kovrax had in mind here, or whether they just made this for giggles. Does anyone remember what Kovrax was saying in the CC Discord, if they were saying anything? No such thing as too many battleships. Yes, there is. Yes, there is such a thing. Okay, so if we go here, the Tracheandra is that, and this is bigger and meaner. Right. We could shuffle things around, but I do want to hear what Kovrax actually wants. Alright, so now let's hop over here and let's, for giggles, plot out the year's campaign designing. Because that would be a good idea. So the plan is, I think, for anyone who rolled in late, that because a lot of the building slots open are really like, they're for like godly craft. And the thing is I don't have a good track record of making godly craft. Well, I do, kind of. The Dauntless. Is that what it's called? The bloody armed and dangerous space shuttle that I made. Yeah, the Dauntless. I think that's pretty good as far as godly stuff goes. Let's go over here. Let's have the most laggy lag fest of all time, and I'm going to preemptively turn off all of this, just to make damn sure we get some frame rate. Alright, you always need more. Pinged you with what he said in Discord. Thank you, John. Thank you for the stretch, too. Right. Wah! Thank you, Duker. Shubity doobity boobity bubbity bibbity bubbity boo. Alright, so Salix, we're gonna do that, however, Confederation. This thing is like 300k more monies than the other. I'm okay, build goals, but not have much time to contribute. Yeah, like, how's the map going, by the way? Alright, so we're gonna do this. Oh, look at that! The render distance mod actually does make a huge difference in terms of ruining my frame rate. So in case you're wondering what the Salix is armed with, it's got a smeg ton of Hesh shells. Ah yes, Diff Seawiz, lots of it. Whee! Uh-oh. Who came off worse? 98%, 91%. Aha! Well then, there's definitely still room for the Tracheandra, because it does horrible things to ships, especially wooden ones. That is a lot of quad guns. Whee! Alright, I need to go look at Discord quickly. On Confederation. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, he says not sure. I think he can replace the Agathis. Because the Agathis is like the Tracheandra, but smaller. We can do that, but I'll hold on to, like, thankfully the Agathis blueprint is, like, good. Yeah, well, this was not a contest, was it? Although, kudos to the Trachea... Whoa! Whee! This is actually quite even. Also, I really need to remember to turn off the render distance mod. Like, a lot. A lot? That's not what I meant. Man, I love Kovrax's designs. I really do. They're so cool. I think the new Salix is gonna win. I just have a sneaky suspicion about that. You know, the massive holes and stuff. Alright, so... Noted. That sounds like so much work. I have to redo each tile individually. Yeah, map is slow, that's fine. It's not the big capsule tiles, it's the individual terrain tiles. Map editing is a bit like having your fingernails. Yeah, thank you so much for being willing to do that, because goodness knows, I would have a massive cry. I would cry my face off. Yes. Alright then. Alright, also I'm gonna just go here. Alright, so we're gonna pencil in. Just don't be upset if it takes a while to get done. No. I will not be upset if it takes a while to get done. Not at all. That gives me time to go over every single blueprint and make sure they're up to snuff. So, like, yeah. So long as it's done, eventually, preferably, I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of time limit to give you, because you are a busy gal, and you've got your own custom campaign to do. But... I know, basically, by the time I'm done reviewing every damn blueprint, you should hopefully have the map done. Hopefully. This is a slugfest. I've been trying to fix the Stonelight airship yard slowly. All good, all good. I'm also gonna mention a note on the spreadsheet who's fixing it. Damn, this really is a slugfest. This is... Both of these ships are awesome. I love them. Very similar style. You can tell that they're made by the same person. Oh, hey! The pyramids. It's also nice to sometimes see... well, this is just the basic render distance mod with rendering. But yeah, whoops! That sounds like... Yep, there goes the Tracheandra. Well then. I like that. I actually really like this because it's, this is a strong ship, but it's not too strong. She did manage to get beaten up quite a lot by the Tracheandra. And let's just point out here that those, admittedly, those were not AP crams, but duct spam, baby. Like, it can save you just enough to save your bacon. Okay, so we'll pencil it in. I'm going to make a note here on our spreadsheet. In fact, I'm going to do this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Potentially will be replaced with updated Salix. Right then. Jolly good. Alright, it's best to not do that, because otherwise there's a possibility of redoing everything. I kind of need to do well, myself from scratch, so that was a lot easier. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I just updated my Terminus build with some new effects. If you check them out right after this, might save some time. Thank you. Okay, let's do that while we're here. Since you must... Okay, I kind of need to do updates on the vehicles and other stuff. Have you figured out whether that can be done independent on the map? Since you asked me not to do that till we have the new map, best to not do that, because otherwise the possibility of redoing everything. I haven't looked into merging because it's just not worth it. I made sure, there's always risk. Alright, at the very least we can cover things. And here's the thing, if I end up with nothing to do, I can always draw propaganda posters for this campaign. Because I still need to do tits out for Amphitazwa, so... what was I supposed to do? Alright, T-Lad says Terminus Burb. Right, let's go do that. Everyone look at this gorgeous craft, so long. Alright, how do you spell Terminus? Let's go find that. Alright, we also need to make decisions about what to name things. Alright, so bird. Ah, that's the one. If I do this. There you go. Right, so this has been updated, has it? With new shiny effects. Right. Oh yeah, by the way, sadly the Almighty loses to new Snig. Nice. I don't want to fall too far behind on keeping things up to date. Yeah. Oof. Oh! The From the Depths map editor is one of those things that's actually our biggest problem right now, because it's hard to do things. Well, that means, I don't feel right telling you to hurry up, Azusa, but I think John McFist is allowed, I think. What the hell was I doing? I was downloading the new bird. New bird! Right, download, say blueprint to disk. Wait, did that get accepted? I guess it did. Launch designer. Is this gonna be in the water? It's in the water! It got itself out of the water. Hooray! Alright, let's switch over to... Right. I would have been a smart person, and... What the hell did I just do? Wait a minute. What did I do with the terminus again? Hold on a second. Did I put notes on this thing? I didn't have it in my blueprints folder. Why did I not have it in my blueprints folder? Did I just forget to put it in there? I'll have better map, and then you send it back to me. Okay. Yep. Alright, that's probably the best way to do it. Pretty sure this is a new Glacave and Starlight Craft on the workshop as well. Is it? How big is the Bodan map again? Wrong version. Pretty sure each 10 to 10. Fish, 1,000. Discord updated blueprints, not see. Oh, thank you. Aha! Well then. Well then, you've like. That does make things harder. Alright. Alright, let's go get it then. Updated blueprints. I mean, if you just updated it, then, well, I don't need to see it. If it's just an update, you just gotta make sure that, like, Spaghetti gets it. Hopefully Spaghetti's still doing that. Okay then. I mean, I don't have to look at this, but like, now I'm here, I'm gonna look at it for funsies. It's automatically accepted, because if it's just an update. Oh, just check 2 new Starlight designs and 1 Glacave. New ones? I didn't find anything on the workshop. Orb. Hey, Happy New Year, 90G. Happy New Year, everybody. Alright, so let's go here. Let's put this over here. Where are we going to put this? Alright. Alrighty, we're just gonna go through stuff. Shoopity doopity 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 doo. Blingy 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 bling. Paste. And go over there. Designer mode. There's Needhawk to look at for one. Guys, you gotta put these things on the... Are people just not putting things on the Steam Workshop? Because, guys, I can't find them. It's hard to find things. If you don't put it where I can find it. 7-3, that's train okay, not in Borders or Rose DC. Happy New Year. Okay then. Alright. Well, hang on, I'm gonna double check the workshop. Hold on a second. Workshop, what are people saying? This fixes the still highlighted red. Fixes the big issues on the spreadsheet still highlighted red. Well, that's because I haven't seen it. Alright, so resistor. Resistor. Where's the resistor? Alright, so just to double check since you're here. New surreal. Alright, so gun barrels use more contract rule update, internal and components could need to be taken off the blocks. So you've done that. You've done that? Then I can unread this. Hope your year's a bit of fun myself. I went skiing for a week and now I'm completely exhausted. Well, to tell you about my new year, I spent the 31st helping my dad in the garden, and I spent the 1st... What the hell did I do? I hung out with my girlfriend all day, so that was pretty nice. Jeez, that's so much. I'll post in the workshop later. Thank you, thank you. Needhog is in the workshop. Uploaded 2 days ago. Interesting. Okay, so we need to go find the Needhog. Is it spelled... Alright, so... Stonelight. Did you remember to have the faction name in the title? Did you remember to do that? Let's check and see. Stonelight present. What the hell, man? Seriously? Seriously? Alright, so this is... I hate this, the Steam Workshop. Here it is. But, let's see, if we type this exact thing to the Steam Workshop... There it is! Huh? But if we do this... Oh, it's because... Most recent. Idiot. Idiot! Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad. Alright, now we need to do this. Okay, I did a goof. Most recent. Most recent. Amphitasma. Okay, that's done. So, whoa. Yes! The small house! The small house is done! Yay! Alright, so this new year is starting off really good. Really, really good. With me forgetting how the Steam Workshop works. Whoops. OMG, new FTD streamer? I've never seen this person before. Yes, it's me. I'm so new. Good. Oh, wow, there's a lot of new things to look at. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. There's like 3 new things. Says the rebuild. Ooh. Me likey. Okay then. Thank goodness is like... Thank you, Duker. Ooh. I almost like... did this whole damn stream with thinking like, there's only one updated thingy. And nope, there's a lot of things apparently. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? Okay, how am I gonna do this? I need to sort... Well, now I've really done it. I need to sort all my tabs. There's probably a keyboard shortcut. But I don't do technology. You think I'm doing technology right now? You're crazy. Stop being crazy. I should probably do things in order. Let's see, that is the Solar Republic, the Carve Dominion. Alright, so I just need to do this for my brain. Alright, so subscribble. Well then. Aren't I a silly Billy? Alright, so the Salix is... I want confirmation from Covrex that they want to replace the thing, the Agathis, with that. Content. And now we got a whole bunch of stuff. Wow, welcome to stream, totally not new moderator. So excited to see a small house before. Well, the reason I'm excited is because over here on the spreadsheet, let's show you the spreadsheet. The Solar Republic, every single damn slot is filled. There's like bits and pieces to be updated here, of course. But the small house was the last thing. The small house was the last blueprint we needed. And so... That was it. It was the last thing we needed. I can now do the overview of Solar Republic, which is really good. Hell was I doing? I was doing this. Okay, so there's the terminus. That's Alright, so the terminus. Not gonna look at it. I trust that it's better than it was. Thank you. It's an update of a thing that's already been... that has already been accepted. And there's the Needhog, which is lovely. And there's the Phobos, which I believe was accepted already, wasn't it? And the Saya rebuild. I remember this. It's being... yeah, this looks much prettier, judging by the screenshot. Alright, so now let's go over here. Problem of massive things. So yeah, faction finished. Salix was pretty hyped, yeah. I was wondering why you only had the Salix on the radar. Well, the answer to that is I'm stupid and I forget about ordering the Steam Workshop. That's the simple thing. Alright, let's go find a nice place to put a house. Let's find a house. Let's have a nice house, shall we? Alright, so small house. Why did I put that on the enemy team? That was silly. Before I do that... House! House! Cruiser? Cruzzer? Cruzzer! Oh hey, look! AI mainframe. There's internals, and there's a TV, there's books. Yay! Open door. There's a closet? Ah, yes. Pens, paper. What the hell, man? Hold on. Behold this bed. Somebody made up the... Driver, you made a bed! Dr. House, board a look at the garage door. Wait, look at the garage door. Oh, what did this guy... Oh my god, tell me you didn't. I was about to say, does this open and close? Because if it does, that'd be too much. It's a folding garage door. It's a little bit chunky. Wait, did this guy just reverse into the garage door by mistake? Also, this car doesn't fit in there. We didn't even go in the front door. Wait, we did. Okay. Kitchen? Nope. Room. Kitchen. Kitchen! Hell yeah. Dining room. Kind of. Yeah, I do actually kind of like how this is kind of like American Dream style house, but at the same time, like you kind of get a sense of dystopia from the proportions. I don't know if that was deliberate, but it does fit in. Alright, I'm gonna go spawn this on a mountaintop somewhere. Where's a really annoying piece of terrain? I know exactly where to find an annoying piece of terrain. And right here. Right. Yep. Alright, so this is what we are not gonna do the thing where we're spawning it right on top of a pyramid like this, but I just wanted to check that it was like properly decoed. So yeah, beautiful. Let's get that to where it should be. Make sure Spaghetti gets it. Actually, I'll make sure Spaghetti gets it. That goes... Where does it go? It goes... Well, updated. Structures. Paste. And I'm gonna put that on the spreadsheet. And I also need to upgrade the changelog as well. And this is literally... Small house. This goes here. Where are you? Small house. Perfect. Perfect. We love to see it. Alright, let's go there. And everyone enjoy this small house on a hill. You know, just... The property prices were low. The truck can handle it. Not ideal. Are we playing from The Sims? It smashed the roof. I'm in the garage. I see it looks a little caved in. That is no longer working. Low accurate Ford fifth. The truck did... Ah, right. The truck did not fit. Oh, dear. The campaign does around that turn 90. Tires for rubber bands. That is a pavement princess. Small house in the middle of the hill, yeah. Alright, so. What's it doing? I need to go put this, well. Jump to present. Republic. How do you spell Republic? Republic. How do you spell Banana Republic? Also, have I forgotten our protocols here? I don't think so. Okay, let's go. Constructibles. Plutonos. Updated. Structures. Date modified. Wait, what? Did I put this in the wrong folder? I did put it in the wrong folder. Damn it. Alright, so Republic. Structures. Nope. Where did I put it? Help! Oh no! Uh-oh, where did I put it? I wasn't paying attention. Did I put... I didn't put it here, did I? Nope, where did... Help, where did I put... Where did I leave my house? Where did I leave my house? I did put it there. Huh? Oh. I did put it in Stonelight. Damn it. Ah, you absolute drooling person. I drool. I drool. I drool. Alright, let's see how Chad is mocking me. I forgot Republic. I love these educational streams. Entire year, I got distracted shooting GTA ships with the plasma. Make sure he spaghettis it. Yep. Just save it again? Nope. We have to do it the hard way because that's how I like. That's the way. I like it. Okay, where are we? Like, I have an aerodynamic air cooling haircut and I'm still a sweaty person right now. Where the hell did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did... Not Stonelight, you stupid asshole. I keep clicking on Stonelight when I mean to click on Swole. Also, I spelled satellites wrong. Oh wait, was it me who spelled satellites wrong? I don't know what's real anymore. Okay. Alright, and now the change log. Change log, changey, change log, changey, change. Alright. You know what, chat? You've been so good, you deserve main menu time. So let's go do that. Behold, main menu time. Maybe we'll see penis. Wake up. Easy is relative, right? I can do funny and scary, but not cost effective, right? Yeah, that is a good guideline for easy things. Okay, focus. Focus. Use your entire brain. Alright then. We're gonna go here. What is it? It's the 8th of the 1st. 2026? My goodness. Alright, let's go where? Here. And also here. I'm doing this now. You could argue that, you know, live streams are meant to... Are you kidding me? Oi! Oi, 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 oi. Oh, right. That's why. Okay, now we're here. Now we're here. So this is still Plutono Test 10 we're working on. And craft added is going to be here. Craft added, so Republic. Structure. Small house. And it's going to be... first. And it's the 8th. And save. And... Oh, that's my little guy. Yay! I made this thing. Alright, okay. That's done. That's done. Let's do that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, that's one. It's actually quite involved to add a thing to this, apparently. 1, craft updates. 2, change the small selection sitting on the map edge every time you go into designer. Short to-do list with Botono. Craft updates, of course. Okay, nice. Penis sighted. Oh no, I missed it! Quick, show me the penis again. Don't take that out of context. Event Horizon Turret, Laser 4, Stolen Fortresses. Okay. Right, so that's one. That is one. I also need the stream to-do lists, which I'm going to type of stuff. Stream to-do... Alright, hold on. Hold on, I need to... Oh boy, we're getting back into it. Okay. Salix. Done. Solar Republic. Small house. And let's go here. That's done. Thank you. Driver again. Right, Glacave Dominion Precipitation. Okay. Nuclear capable AFV. Alright, so let's go check the Glacave Dominion. What was reserved to? Hold on. Hold on a tick. Hold on a smidge. Let's see. What was here? AFV. AFV. Walter Rourke knew Surreal. Surreal. Got it. So this is not... Yep. There we go. AFV. Godly AFV. Gotcha. What the hell was I doing? Okay. That's what I need to look at. 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 Dope, 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 dope. Also, I just had the thought we didn't combat test the small house. It's unarmed. So that probably wouldn't work so well. I became aware of penis. If a can't Death Spiral doesn't need out of control scuttle. Yep. That nuke did a very bad job of hitting everything. I'm glad people are, like, amused by what's happening, because I am 100% focused on other things right now. Alright, let's have a... Oh, screenshot. I didn't see that. Okay. Does this thing have retractable wheels? Oh, does this thing have retractable wheels? Alright, we need to go combat test this thingy. It's rather plain, but that's okay. We can always add deco later. Right. I saw that. Oi! Oi! Don't you do the flickery thing. Oi! Okay. I think it's only on Platono that the trees do this, by the way, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's have you over here. Precipitation. And we're gonna throw you against... Let's throw you against the Combine, just for giggles, even though the Combine is a wacky thing. Actually, we shouldn't throw it against the Combine. What should we throw this against? We should throw this against... What should we throw it against? Some kind of hover tank, perhaps. Anchor bolt, fibrillator. Let's throw it against the fibrillator and just see what happens. Am I in the right folder? Fib. Huh? Fib? Am I looking at the right thing? Hold on. Fibrillator is a hovercraft. Alright, hovercraft. I got bamboozled by my own nonsense. Fibrillator. That is $2 million. Let's not do that. Damn. Hover tank. What's a 500k thing? Anchor bolt. Well, I'm just gonna spawn in the Combine and hope for the best. It is. Pretty sure the planer is another god. GD crop, by the way. Yeah? Nuke one right, small house versus precipitation. Wait. Host with the plane mode. Plane was so good they made planer, but we'll get planes. The anchor bolt could be an interesting fight. Wait a minute. Does this thing actually spawn nuke? Actually, before I do anything. Right, it has... Alright, the wheels look very strange. Right. Can you actually do this? Because... it did lose some blocks on terrain. Alright, so... That is very funky. Alright, so let's go... here. Wait, is that the nuke? What the hell am I looking at? Precipitation launcher, you're gonna need a bigger gun. Oh. Interesting. What is happening? Ah! Ah! Help! Where am I? Help! 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 Alright, so let's go here, and let's go here. Blue. Alright, it's got a sub-vehicle spawner. And alright, so does this thing have a just one and done nuke then? The Audacious handles this thing really well, by the way. Kelp. Kelp? 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 What? Why are we talking about kelp? Why have you confused me? Wide and low clearance is easy to high center on ridges, I think. Her. Wide and low clearance is easy. Ooh. Why are we talking about kelp? Why do you confuse me? Chat! Confuse me not. I am too easily to be confused. Rich for a pleasure. Probably. What? You said help, so I said kelp. Oh. Wait, this isn't a mass driver, right? Is it a mass driver? Hey, Necroboy Blue! Can we get a shout out for Necroboy Blue, please? Do the mods remember how to do that? If you don't remember how to do that, I can't help you. I've never watched Twitch on mobile, I just realized. Oh no! Alright, mass driver. I prefer mass driver to mass driving. Wait, isn't the mass driver thing? Alright. Alright. Hover tank. Combine. Let's see how this go. Soul Republic for Irony Day. Yes! Well done! Whoever did that shout out, well done. You did it. The bonk. I wonder what that says. That 3? Alright, I'm spacing out. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, the Combine doesn't care. Oh no, the Combine doesn't care. Oh no, the Combine doesn't care. Oh no, the Combine doesn't care. That is Oh, I get it. Wait, what is this? What is this thing armed with even? Oh, that was a particle cannon in there, I think. Was it? No, it's a laser. Oh, that is some of the nastiest damn nukes I've ever seen. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, new surreal. Oh, boy. Wait, that is a sub-vehicle turret, though. No, it's a sub-vehicle turret, guys. That's what it is. Kakava's not allowed that. With the one exception, but this is so cool. No! Not supposed to fight melee. Alright, so let's go look at my own rules again. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I do like how this thing is like the Alarmed but cooler. Alright, custom campaign. Right, hold on. Let's go here. Sub vehicles. Okay, crafted the shibby vehicles with sub vehicles. Okay, gotcha. Okay, building fortress not requires sub vehicles. So Republic, look over Dominion. Okay, well, yeah, there. It's my own damn fault for, like, putting this in funny places, but... yeah, the Stoneline Presence is the only one allowed to use sub-vehicle turrets, aside from the Blowtorch, which was grandfathered in before that rule was. So annoyingly, this thing is a rule breaker. Damn it! The repulse method of planes. It's the only way to have the rapid construct nukes. Yeah, it's using the separator thing. Why is it the only way? Because instant construction. Are those like 1x1 nukes from the Blowtorch? Dang, never heard of that game. Oh yeah, I can make the launcher a hovercraft. Working on the Blowtorch right now, dang. Yeah, so like, apologies, New Surreal, this thing is technically breaking rules. There's a reason why we only want, whatchamacallit? There's a reason why we only want the Stonelit Presence to have stuff like that. Because they're supposed to be the nastiest faction. Okay. And that is the only way to have instant nuke construction. It's understandable. Alright, so... yeah, so no, this does have to be tweaked so it spawns nukes a little differently. Because... yeah, I know. Like... that is a interesting... I don't want to call it an exploit, but method of getting instant nuke construction. This thing does work without the nuke launcher. This is part of why, yeah. So, apologies, not as is. But yeah, like, I did... If it's any consolation, I really enjoyed watching this thing spawn nukes right on top of the Combine. I think that was very fun. But yeah, my goodness. Oh! Actually, hold on. Let's, I want to try that again. So if we do repair all, and if we do precipitation launcher, kill it. And if we spawn, let's spawn in something. Let's spawn in a something. Let's just spawn in. Let's spawn in a gravy. And see how this thing performs without the nukes. Oh! What the hell? It flies! Why does the... uh-oh. Oh wait, it's not meant to fly. Oh, right. Huh. Why does this thing have nukes? Oh, no, I know what happened. Wait, no, I don't know what happened. What happened there? Mistab is once again getting the path to cheese. Why doesn't spawning with the nukes with Boobin spawn work? Well, Boobin starts with the origin block, so it takes longer than 1 second. Mistab once again path to cheese, rotate the land again. The way the word launcher with nuke is directly attached to actual blocks. Them Duke boys are out again. Yeehaw. Alright, so I'm going to... it's rejected for now, but I like where you're going with this. Unfortunately, I think for Godly AFE, we are going to have to, like, resort to nukes. So, I like this. I'm going to leave it in there, just so I remember where it is. Also, I'm still... I guess I never put the terminus in there. Hang on, I'm gonna... while I remember, I'm going to go get the updated terminus. So I can actually put it in my folder, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Alright, so... right. Download, save... wait, no. Wait, no, I don't need it. Hmm? Wait, I'm confusing myself. Blast Dam, okay. Let's just check if the one I've got is the updated one or not. Aha, this fella. Oh, that is different. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I like that. And here I am. I'm looking at this anyway. Uh-huh. Oh, it's not in fleet colors. Oh, it is in fleet colors. I'm just an idiot, and I didn't spawn it in on the correct team. I miss Eep now. Good night, OSU driver. Laser is a com aim PS laser. Directly into its own rear. I love getting pierced. We know you do, Azusa. We know you do. Is it meant to look like that? Alright, so this is an aesthetic update. So I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to save it over this. Then I'm going to put this guy here. And I'm trusting you pointing at the correct place. Because for whatever reason, I didn't put the terminus, I didn't put the terminus in the folder. Also, I just want to check the changelog. Did I accept the terminus in the changelog? I must have. Yes, I did. Wow, that was back in November. Alright. Just for giggles, we're going to... Where's the commodity? Show me. Show me the commodity. Okay, so we've checked the precipitation. Alright, so GD precipitation. We've checked it. Not accepted. Oh, right, I remember this. I remember I typed in precipitation. There we go. Okay. So rejected for now. But we'll get there. Alright, so... Okay. To-do list, to-do list. Stolen presence. Need hog. And stolen presence Phobos. I believe this is an update to the Phobos. Because I believe we already have that. Or maybe it got rejected previously for reasons. And the Saya rebuild. Jolly good. Okay. It's half circle like that. I just realized, did Border Boy shave his hair? Yep! I got a lovely haircut. My dad... Here's the thing. I like to cut my own hair because it's, like, cheaper and kind of fun. And I got sick and tired of trying to explain to a barber, like, what I actually want. And my dad... being like just saying like, bro, go get a real haircut, you look like you just escaped from prison, gave me money once for a haircut. It's like literally like he's saying like, please my son, go get an actual haircut. And then I used that, then I kind of chickened out, cut my own hair and used that money to buy groceries instead. And he was like slightly annoyed but also very amused. And so I've redeemed my honor by going to an actual hairdresser. Barber type person, and I hate how expensive haircuts are these days. The haircutters, they are struggling. Phobos was 50% railgun charges, sets to use 1,000 per charge. Did you just get one cut, or did you get all of them cut? One haircut? I got a bunch of them cut. I think all of them got cut. I don't get my hair cut because it gets pulled every night. Azusa, bonk. Okay, what was I doing? Alright, to-do list. There's a reason I wrote this down. Alright, Nidhogg. Finally the Nidhogg. Well, maybe I should do an ad break. I should do an ad break. Let's spawn way too many... Let's have main menu time. Alright, I'm gonna run the first ad break of the year. Yay! Looking good is more valuable than eating, clearly. Of course! Alright, so I'm gonna do me ad break because my brain is melting. Ooh, tank! Tanks for everything. Is that Kakave colors? It is. Okay. Okay. My brain is melting, my brain is melting, my brain is melting. Here, have 2 minutes of ads while I go find a vitamin drink. I'll be right back! Okay, I'm back. And better than ever. Right, eating that good looking valuable is trying to match the freak. Eating valuable is more good than looking. Eating valuable looks is more looking than valuable. Hi back, I'm dead. Great. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who's gone completely insane. Right. Need hog, need hog, need hog, need hog. Let's go hang out in Stonelight Land. Also known as the Far North. Alright, let's spawn this fella in. Whew. I just did star jumps, by the way, which is why, Alright, precipitation for now gone. Oh, this is bigger than I thought it was. Oh, you sneak... Wait. What's 7 in Leet Speak? What is this? It's got a little... Oh, I love the little snaky trail. That's so nice. Wow, that took a hell of a lot of decorating, didn't it? What is this armed with? APS and laser. Let's have a look at the guts of it. Alright, so I have a sneaky... Yep, this is a lot of laser. This is... What is this? Is this some armor meta that I'm unaware of? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right, we simply must test this against something. Decoy drone. Oh, I'm not even that freaky. Yeah, honestly, don't encourage Azusa to get freakier. She's an ideal level of freakiness. Alright, so we're gonna spawn in Das Needhog. Das Needhog? Does this need hog? I should not do a German accent, like, ever. Alright, so the Needhog is aiming for some sneaky thing. Alright, godly snake thing. So it needs to go against our godly thing, probably, so... what should we throw it against? We should throw this against something godly that's $1 million. $1 million godly thing. Here we go. Alright, so Thrustercraft. The Almighty probably is too strong. Helio, very outdated, needs love. Tefnut, hold on, let's see. I believe the Tefnut is a medium design. Really, we should find the Cubit, which is also kind of outdated, and the Garmer. Let's go find the Garmer. Where is it? Whoops. Right, let's do that. That's $2 million. That's $2 million too many! Right, screw it. I'm like chucking it against the Cubit. See what happens. She's so far gone, doesn't even know how bad it is. Hey Naz, getting pissed, hair pulled, hash redirecting. Not that freaky, those are just normal things. You know what? It's been an hour, I guess. Wedge front plus wedge back, middle of the road between me, 2 middle wedge and beam sub sort of thing. I'm like, wow. 2026, new armor meta again. Stuff mentioned today isn't that bad. Yay, it's the cube! It's everyone's favorite thing, the cube. Also, yeah, the... Alright, so this is a broadsider. Against a frontsider. Kudos for attempting to make a godly broadsider. That's really difficult. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's kind of difficult. I'm not sure this armor scheme is good. Just gonna put that out there. Is that where the gun is? Alright, let's see who's winning. That's 94% and 97%. The Cubit is a lot more expensive. Cubit also has an update ready. Okay, have to be pointed the wrong way. Let's see, getting shot from above. Like the tail of Fulero. Cubit is a very powerful laser. Angle armor, yeah, no. Easy piece lemon squeeze is difficult. Lemon difficult. Armor scheme was designed for APS. Probably. Also, this thing does have smoke. It definitely has smoke. Right. Alright, also, I'm gonna double check my own stupid rules. Yep. Oh, there was another reason why the precipitation couldn't have been allowed, because the Stonelight Presence is the only one who's allowed to use drill nukes. So, what's it? Who the hell? I have such a bad memory for names. Where? Alright, so new surreal. Remember that, like, that nuke spawning thing? If you're still here, I hope you're still here. Love your work. Oh! It won! Because that'll work great for Stonelight Craft. It's not drill. It isn't? Oh! Okay then. Deck out the Tempest Dwarf. Well, you confused the hell out of me, and maybe don't do that, because I would crap my pants. The snake does stay in the air. Well, the snake wins. Let's throw this against... What should we... We should throw this against something that's more up to date. Let's throw... Just for giggles, I want to throw this thing against the Terminus. Now that I actually have the Terminus... Wait, the Terminus is a lot more... No. That will not do at all. Hunan and Moonin... Why is this in here? Screw it. Anyway, I like the Needhog. I'm not sure how godly it really is. Let's throw it against a ship. If anyone is foolish enough to make a ship, let's see what happens to it. Let's throw it against this, which is admittedly not the best territory for ship. And we're just gonna do this. This thing definitely uses APS, so let's see how that do. Ah yes, this is Driver's thingy. I don't believe this is a... Is this a godly thing? I don't know. This is kind of even Stevens at the moment. She's ducking behind the pyramid. She's using tactics. New Cerebra. I watched a documentary. The Indomitable is hard. Indomitable isn't hard. Aha! How make Broadsider more difficult? It's difficult. I think also the problem is the Indomitable was just really big. So it's like crit seeking that is kind of not easy. I'm not sure what to suggest. The Nidhogg is going to be accepted because, by gum, I love its silly, silly face. But, wait, the Indomitable isn't moving. Did its engines get taken out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. You're not moving either. Tuned around and getting through the almighty chute. Really? Ah. Oh. Broadside of God, they tried monosiding. Yep. 1 meter doomstick, 1 round bird, put the armor on side, pull bits on the other. I think the maelstrom pretty godly, and that's a broadsider. Yep. Fair enough. Oh my goodness. Alright, so 93%, 91%. This is actually kind of... I see fire inside the mountain. Oh dear. Ah. Well then, clip the mountain. Well, I'm going to put the... Hold on, let's double check something here. Let's double check something here. Alright, powerful turn. Not the final iteration of that. I'm going to end up redoing the Eternals of the Cubit completely. I know that feeling. I'm probably going to have to rebuild the Titanoboa from scratch because I'm not thrilled about it. Let's just double check that it's got the thing. Does have the thing. Okay. Let's put the Nidhogg where it lives. Which is here. Alright, it is also meant to be a plane rather than a thruster craft. I guess it is a plane. Hold on. Let's check the internals of this. Let's see. Are you plain to see? Yep, that is a plane. Wait. It's not really a plane, is it? Hold on. I mean, to be fair, I didn't define what a plane should be, so who frickin' cares? Does it use... How does it control its altitude? Airplane 2.0. Pitch to retarget. Nope, that's a plane. You know, I'll accept it. It moves like a plane. It just happens to have... It has uppies from up thrusters, but you know what? That's not illegal for planes. It's not in... I didn't put that in the rules. It's just personally not how I build planes, which is my bias. So, who's your bias? My bias is against K-pop. Because I suck, I guess. Okay. Planes. Nidhogg? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Time to... put this where it should be. Ho, ho, ho. Hee, hee, hee. Right, da 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 da. Starlight presents. Tactical spaghetti. Right, let's go here. Stone light updated. Plane, date modified. Nidhogg. Hopefully Tactical Spaghetti doesn't mind getting pinged so much. Ping! Drawn follow a bit closer. If lift just means thrustercraft, then my bird is a thruster. Yeah, fair point. Definitions are hard. You know what else is hard? Diamonds. Okay then, where was I? Alright. Craft added. Go here. Plane. Need to update the spreadsheet too. It's 2026, that's important. Oh lordy. Okay then. Aha! Just as well that Azusa is getting rid of these, I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Oops. Ooh. Do you ever, like... Shout out in the chat if you've done that thing where you've scraped your skin on gravel. Because that's what that looks like. And indeed, this thing has repairables. Shibbity doobity bibbity bobbity boo, the duker. Alright, that goes there, and it is green, and it's in the changelog. And I need to copy from the changelog. Over there, save there. The tuner changelog. Whoops. Need hog. There we go. I forgot how much work this was. Builders kept strikes again. And shouldn't shoot missiles going forward. It's like a full distance certain verse. We usually turn to really long invisible snipe. Replacing with dongs. Please don't replace the pyramids with penis. I kind of thought this was... I'm not gonna lie, looking at this, I thought this thing was gonna open its mouth and be filled with teeth. That does look cool, if nothing else. I'm just not sure that it's good armor. I'm, in fact, pretty sure this is not good armor. I'm not sure what this was... Why would you do this over beam slopes? I'm confused. Like... Duker, where'd you learn this? Where was the science done? Lieutenant now, Frictono. I'm going to test against the Almighty now. Nice. Alright, so, we've done that. We've put this thing where it lives, and that's nice. Next is the Phobos, and then the Saya rebuild, and then I probably need to stop. I can feel my brain being cooked. To-do list. Wait, what? No, wrong to-do list. Wrong! Wrong, I say! Right, Phobos. And I believe the Phobos was, already a thing for Stonelight. Or maybe no. Learned it off the Paterno General chat. Ooh, right. Might be a good idea to test that, first. Because whoever said that, I'm not... Armor... here's the thing. I don't want to get into From the Depths armor discussion again. I don't care. Do what makes you happy. If you think it works, it possibly does. Alright, so the Phobos, I believe, was rejected. Because it was just really badly optimized. So, let's see... Was this thing ever accepted? Nope, it was not accepted. It was rejected. Let's see there. And they're back for another go. Did they change? Oh! Person reading a little book here. That's nice. Yeah, what's changed though? Hold on, let's go. That's the new hog. Great UFO. Okay, let's go here. Pigeon guy. No, dear. This is a new version of the Phobos, but, I'm trying to remember why this was rejected. I think because it wasn't godly enough. Because this is meant to be a thruster craft. No, UFO. It's a UFO. Let's go UFO, unidentified flying object. It's going for the godly slot. Alright, so we're gonna throw this. Oh, let's throw it against the Needhog and see what happens.
Receiving.
Which side is the front? Why did you spawn down there?
Receiving.
Sir? 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 I've confused myself. The one said the Phobos was rejected and improved. Ready for what? If you want to test it, go ahead. As far as that is a plain debate, I blame FTDs for being so terrible. It's better just to use more jets. 1-to-1 ratio of lift or drag is silly. Yeah, no, that is kind of dumb. I mean, let's be honest here. There's a lot of things which are dumb and From the Depths, but like, the game either would be more of a headache without them, or it would be less fun. So meh. Right, so we've just found our new friend. Let's see how well you do. Did I just want these things? What is the setting that makes camo pop out more? Not sure what you mean exactly. Right, so immediately this thing does not have armor, and immediately it got exploded. Alright, so this thing needs to... Yeah, no, this thing's getting royally destroyed because it still doesn't have armor. And its target prioritization is bad. It's AI dead. Yeah, no, this ain't godly. This still is not godly. It's made of paper, it's not evasive. It also has internals. Oh, man, I feel bad turning this down again, but really... Really now, like, if this is going for a godly slot, I should be scared of it, and currently I'm not. Paint over or under the camo is a thing. Ah, yeah, you can test the paint. Okay, oh, the pancake. I expect to tell new plan was gonna... Building a godly is probably a bad call. Yeah, oh dear. I'm going to, like... If they want to have a go, like... Ooh, boy. Right, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to leave a comment. Create the effort, but you should probably test this against other godly stonelight. Godly stone designs before you try submitting. Building godly craft is hard. Goodness knows I've struggled, and there's a high bar. Rejecting multiple times in a row. Okay, appreciate the info. Sign against it before you try resubmitting. Times in a row. Post the comment. Unfortunately rejected. Thankfully, ooh, attacking of salvage has been activated. Alright, so Phobos, once again, I'm terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. Alright, so now let's look at the Saya. Front bed shouldn't be lined up like that. It was the Pierce laser that did you in. Definitely not needs time. Lift is private for just one of them can cut the whole thing full. There's a lot of problems. Oh, you mean the Needhog. Disregard. By the way, if you want to make a burst gun, you could also do a multi-barrel instead of rail burst. You could do 6-round burst that way. True! Yeah. Man. Man, oh man. Alright, so new updated Saya. Let's have a look at this. Alright, let's first spawn in the old Saya, because I think I know what this looks like. Yay! Look at our funky friend. So funky. And now, look at our new funky friend. Assuming I can find her. Right, so what's changed here? Wow! We have those cheese bags, and this is Cyrus Plays. Alright, let's have a look here. Phobos. Huh? What? I'm getting distracted by stuff. What is this? Alright, what's changed? Rebuild the legacy stone that got the Saya. Okay, better arm, much prettier. Hebrew word for ribs. Sella. I mean, is one an I or an L in League speak? Yeah, okay, so yeah, for the record, Old Testament is fair game. To medium for godly events, mainly due to how non-functional the ritual was. To be shuffled up to hard, Borderwise still gets the final say. See in the Minecraft, find a little Easter egg, you assume nothing of the gear, the point doesn't work from. Alright. Note, I don't know if this music is DMCA, so probably don't play it on stream, Borderwide. Alright, that's music. We can't have that. We cannot have that, unfortunately. We should probably... Don't know where that is. Expecting a photorealistic boss nectar test Dogma boss fight from the Binding of Isaac. Oh. Interesting. Oh, we should combat test this thing. And Rabot's dead. Alright. Uh-oh. Is there gonna be a hug? Alright, let's throw the Saya against, or Sella, I guess. Sella. Sella's New Groove. Probably don't play it on stream, does it anyway. As long as it doesn't play automatically, which it doesn't. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so, let's see. Let's spawn in. Oh, fun fact! You'll notice that, you notice there's no block placing sound? I think there's currently a bug in From the Depths, or at least my copy, in which, if you turn music off... Right, so some certain building sounds... certain building sounds, are linked to the music volume, rather than the, than the master volume. Oops. I don't know if that's been reported. I don't know how that even happened. We should throw this in. That is 1.2 million materials. Let's throw it against the Needhog again. Why not? Why not? Whoops. I elbowed my microphone wire. Alright, so reboot there. Oh, I forgot the music. Music! There we go. Whee! Or maybe the cubit. I think it's fine. You think so, but no. Do you think CL Guy's Mighty is too strong? Tesla. How's leak spelled? I don't know. We have Lania K at home. Yeah, I think the Almighty is kind of like that. It's like, we have the Lania K at home. The Lania K at home. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, this thing doesn't have sub-vehicle shield, so that's nice. How well does this turn? This thing doesn't turn well. Or turns okay, I guess? Okay, it killed the drone. And I'd like to point out that the Phobos did not manage to kill the drone. Oh my word. That is a lot of block confetti. This is really cool, though. It's really cool! It's got lasers and stuff. It does appear to have a bit of a bad turning radius. Alright. I'm trying to remember what was my policies. Like, did we have anything in Stone Knight that was named after, like, Hindu stuff? I think we did, actually. In which case, it would be a little bit hypocritical to, like, rule out the New Testament. I don't know. I don't know. The New Testament doesn't have fun monsters in it, does it? Or does it? I don't actually know. He did say to make it run. Could be some fancy threat that would improve the turning. I'd have to look. Yeah, alright. See how we're doing here. So far, this thing is winning. Indie stuff? You mean like the boot? Yeah, I was thinking, as I said it, I was like, oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. I'm guilty of cultural appropriation. Hindu. Hindi? Hindu. Hindu? Hindi is the language. And the ethnicity? And Hindu is the religion. This is the problem with using mythology and religion as, like, your naming scheme. Your ignorance shows very quickly once you get into it. Oh, dear. Alright, so this thing is doing absolutely fine and dandy. They got demoted to medium. This still feels medium-ish. Or maybe I'm just used to the bloody Laniakea with its sub-vehicle shields. Could get bumped up to hard. You know what? I'm gonna throw this Seiya against the Medusa, and we'll see who gets to be medium and who gets to be hard. It's not us that's doing the appropriation to Stone Knight. Yeah, no, we. Alright, yeah, looks like the Seiya is going to win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And this is a godly plane, or supposed to be anyway, so I don't know what that means. Right, let's throw it against the Medusa and see what happens. Right, let's have here. The Medusa is cheaper, I believe. You could roast marshmallows on top of that bottom body. Yep, it is in the lore that Stone Knight kind of mixes up a lot of things. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I am tired. I am going to do this thing and then I'm gonna have to stop. Why am I so tired? Oh, I know. It's too warm in here. That's why. Too warm. Also, just for giggles, how a Confederation. Neo could just easily snipe the jets that says that you might want to tweak the target prior on the Needhog. To be fair, what is happening? Yep, nope, the Medusa is having a bad day. Alright, so we're gonna swap the Medusa and the new Seiya in terms of hard and medium, because the Medusa does things like this. It's a gorgeous craft, but yeah, it is a little bit outdated at the moment. I might try rebuilding the Medusa at some point. Great, easy, medium design, yeah. Alright, cool, let's do some swapsies. Let us do some swapsies. Alright, so new, improved... Oh. Yeah, no, that... Okay, Seiya has definitely actually won. Zella? Zella? Zella's new groove. I already made that joke. Hell yeah. Also, I'm gonna get rid of the Terminus here because I'm gonna confuse myself. I do have the latest version. It's all good. It's all good. that's all good. Let's put you where you live now. And let's go. Starlight updated. Thruster craft. And... the hell was it? There we go. Alright. I'm gonna green that out because it's also slightly spelled different now. And I should probably note that in the change notes because this is a complete rebuild. Alright, everyone look at this thing for a while. It looks good. So Phobos, Niet, and there, and change log. I'm gonna add a new thing, which is craft rebuilt. Craft, oopsie daisy. Right, craft rebuilt, Stone Light Presence, thrust, to craft, it's not only rebuilt, it's respelt. And good, good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 goody gumdrops. Great, easy, museum design. Alright, and thank you for reminding me we need to do the swapsies. So we're gonna go like that. The Medusa goes here now. And jolly good. Jolly good. And now I need to annoy Spaghetti. Is Spaghetti being okay? Should be. Ooh. Not good at it. Thank you. Also, you craft get if we discussed that. Oh jeez, I've got. Here's the problem with me running a project like this: is I've got a memory like a bloody sieve. I can't spell. Disgust. I'm setting a bad precedent by talking on fucking Discord while the. Okay, I think we'll do that. Tactical spaghetti. I'm gonna do it anyway. I just asked, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I'm a bad boy. I'm so bad. I'm the baddest boy you ever boyed. Baddest bad boy. Bad. Meow. Oh dear. Alright. Thruster craft. Date modified. How do you pronounce... Rebuild. Accepted. Thumbs up. Okay. We'll be good, yeah. Okay. Got it. Ah! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, cool. I'm done. I don't feel like building anything. Would you be willing to give me edit access to the craft spreadsheet since I've now maintained the test version? Okay, so what is... I didn't mean to distract you on Discord. Nope, you're fine. That's probably a good idea. Let's give you... How do... How do you do this again? I've forgotten how you do this. We'll do that after stream. Do I feel like doing anything else? I'm cooked. I'm fried. We can start going over craft in... Also, I'm just gonna make a little note here on my to-do list. Campaign further. Probably need to do that sooner rather than later. Wow, I have too many things on the to-do list, don't I? Alright, let's see. Whoa, Republic overview. Alright, I'm done. I'm sick and tired. Is it even 20 small missile rule still thing? Yep. Keep in mind that includes sub vehicles, 10. Then I'll go to small fix. Doesn't have any now, message you on Discord. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry. Alright. Well, this was the first stream of the year. It was, as expected, scuffed. And I did manage to jump scare people with my haircut. And that immediately makes it a win for me. And I hope the new year, we're about 7 days into the new year, depending what time zone you're in. I hope it's going very well for you. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, please do remember to subscribe. I want the VOD channel monetized so I can afford shoelaces or whatever it is. Okay, Gorlath Streams is streaming from the depths, so we should probably go raid them. That's a good idea. Alright, so raid Gorlath Streams. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. We've done good today. Good first stream. Somewhat short, somewhat 2 hours, but I'm cooked. So we're gonna go raid Gorlath Streams. This channel is recommended for mature audiences. Don't worry, we're mature, we pay our taxes. You did pay your taxes, didn't you? Okay. Shubbity dubbity boobity bubbity boo. Yep, that's it. I'm leaving. Have a good one, everyone. See you tomorrow for more stream. Farewell.